Hi. Okay, so I wanted to do a video. I had an intro kind of first video thing, but it's not uploading. So yeah, that's just that. Um, so this might seem random, but also who cares? Now that I feel into that, I had to on one of my videos that's uploading, I had something in my tooth because I was eating before, and I was like, but I didn't know until after when I looked at it, and I was like, oh well, I don't care. Because I don't. So it's interesting, but how I felt about that. But I genuinely don't care. So anyway, that's not the topic of what I'm about to talk about in this video. What I wanted to talk about was how I it's a winter storm, like freezing, and I'm excited. I've been so inside a lot, but I guess I'm just excited that I took a step in a direction towards how I want towards um like not being here, and I don't fully know what that means for my nervous system. It could have went a couple of ways, but I'm just making the first step of going, and then I'm gonna update later when that occurs. And I'm excited because I just don't know, and I'm okay with that. I was very nervous and in my thoughts consistently about how my nervous system would feel, but I also just can't, like, I don't know, keep doing what I've been doing. Just kind of, so to backtrack, like, I, I just feel like I wanted to focus on right now my days, and how I am not, like, I want to embody more of who I know I am. And I feel like it might take me more, it might take more than what I mm, thought it would. And that's, yeah, because the sensations that I feel in my body a lot, depending on any given moment, sometimes are a lot, like, extreme, intense. Um, Maybe because I'm in constriction, so I'm like not allowing them to just be, meaning not constricting my body. And I feel like I know that's what I have been doing for months. It's like I literally would, like, coach myself and, like, tell my body, because our body is extremely intelligent and it is listening to us if we are listening to it, which takes time. I do often my homecoming sessions, which I've mentioned as one of the practices that I do. And yeah, so that is intense, and that helps with all of the, over the years, has helped with how I'm navigating myself. That's like, it's a whole backstory with that. But yeah, I really just wanted to talk through my own, like today, for example, I felt like I was not as grounded because I felt so much in my body. But I think it was because I made a shift to move towards something that I want in some way. Um, but also, it's there's like a lot involved because I talked about the attachment thing, so I'm still like learning to ground where my attachments are and then how to navigate letting go of them. And yeah, so I also want to be like realistic of my situation and what it is. So I feel a lot of gratitude, I think. I also feel my back burning. It's because I heard someone's breath. So like when that's a whole other thing I can do about that. But anyway, I could do a whole space for that in a different video. But yeah, I feel like I don't want to be so angry anymore. And my anger stems from a lot that's not mine and a lot that's mine. Like I've been learning not to be in my inner child so much and having I had like a mentor and a counselor, advisor and counsel and things like that. And she's since retired, but we worked a lot on not me being as the adult me in the forefront so that my inner child could be with me and not be at the forefront because it was and often can be in too much emotion, too much of all the subconscious things. And I am a Pisces, so like it's interesting. But I find myself, oh, I'm gonna do a video on the Gene Keys, like not on it, but just like on my like how I'm moving through it and have been moving through it since I have engaged in that divine channeling wet. Yeah, cause that is like had me on my ass, literally. It's beautiful though, but like it's a lot, especially my profile. Oh my gosh. So yeah, like this, I wanted to just talk through what my anger shows up as, and I was told that anger is the root of it is sadness, and like sometimes when I feel that I'm angry, I'll be inquiring about what, if I'm aware and present in that moment, I'm able to do that. And if not, I will look back on it and do that. So for the next time, regardless, it'll happen. Eventually, I am able to ask myself why I'm feeling like that. Because a lot of the times I notice that sometimes it's just something that wants to get expressed. Like a somatic release needs to happen. And I'm constricting, so I'm not allowing that for whatever that trauma, emotion, whatever something is triggering, for it to just go and get out the body and be done. It could be that. It could be multiple of that needing to happen so that I'm not, so that I'm not stuck on what's happening and just allowing. Oh my gosh, that's what it is. It's like I'll be so stuck on like, why am I just getting through a dense emotion as a human, and then my like higher self or whatever, just awareness comes up, and then I'm like, oh wait, hold on, this is for me, what's going on? And then I gotta reel it back. So that is where I'm learning, like, if I have strong emotions, I don't want to release them onto others or to anything or to do anything or act or react in a way that releases my energy from me. I can bring it inward at the same time to make sure that I'm speaking up for myself, to make sure that I'm doing whatever I need to do for because that's my own themes. Everyone's different. So, and as long as I do that in a grounded way, um, I won't feel so stuck, and then I can allow the emotions, because anger is a lot. Anger, like, like, I feel like children are always, I feel like a lot of it is rooted in, in inner child things, because you just suppress and repress it. At least that's how I was raised. So then I am like holding it in, for everyone, and I'm like, oh no, this got to go. So it's taking me some time to move through this, but like, it's okay for me to be present and to allow my anger. And then what are outlets? Maybe like writing, talking, drawing, meditating, and like using proprioception to like look at cues in the body, depending on your body channels and how you move through what you feel, to guide you onto what is happening with you, because it's like like the human body is more or less, it's like it's like a map, it's like a road map, so I try to use it like that, or move through it like that. Not use it like that, but move through it like that. So I'm not so cluttered or flustered within as often, Yeah, so I was writing today about what do emotions feel like. Often it's like an exercise for me, because depending on however you express yourself, when I was writing down the specific sensations, so many things were happening in my body. I was like continuously writing down as they were happening. And then I realized it's like I'm always in my feels, which is what the title of it was. This is interesting because, I mean, that's good, but that could also be like all the gunk in what is that? Is the second layer of the subtle bodies of all the different bodies. Isn't there like 10 plus bodies or something? But like the second one is the subtle bodies, and that's like where all, the etheric body, like where a lot of the gunk and karma is, and you can feel all that if you can, if that's one of your channels. So yeah, I really want to paint. That just came to me. Whatever, I will do that when it's an option. Or I can try to make it an option. I don't know, but I do have some coloring stuff I can do if I want to draw. Yeah, so release some more emotion. That helps with just guiding and so what's happening and why and how. But I did do I did a body butter. I made one, and then I like remade it because of the consistency was off. So I'm excited to see how that turns out. I might share that here. Maybe not. I don't know. I may do a reel or a picture. I don't even know how that works. Who cares? I don't think I want to do that. Okay, so yeah, I'm done talking about anger. But on my next bye.